Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. Today is Friday, TGIF. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day and hopefully you have great plans for the long weekend. In today's video, I have a couple of opportunities I wanted to share with you guys. Capital One is hiring, IQVIA is hiring. So these companies have opportunities that are open right now. Let's just dive right into them. The first one we're going to be starting off with is this role right here, which is with a different organization. This is with this company called ResMed. ResMed is looking for a customer support specialist. This is a remote role. Okay, this position was just posted today. The hours for this position is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. There are no weekends for this one. Okay, so for folks that are looking for opportunities that are not interested in working on weekends, this will be a role that you should consider. Is fully remote and the pay was decent as well. So you're going to be answering clinical related questions regarding the use of Matrix Care Home Health and Hospice application in a friendly, effective and efficient manner. Diagnose and resolve basic and complex customer clinical questions or problems over the phone. Also through electronic communication, interact with customers to troubleshoot and resolve customer issues. Also talk about FAQs. They talk about resolution and robust knowledge base. Those are really the basic customer service type of role. You will be trained on what their services are so you can better assist customers. This position was paying, the lowest is $26.86 and the maximum is $33.58. For a customer service role, this is pretty high. With this position, it also comes with benefits that are very good. You can see on here it talks about life insurance, HSA, FSA, EAP, tuition assistance. You get employees accrue 15 days PTO in the first year of employment, receive 11 paid holidays plus 3 floating days, and are eligible for 14 weeks of primary care or 2 weeks of secondary care leave when welcoming new family members. That is a big deal, guys. Okay, so 14 weeks is how much? It's like that's about 3 months and change, right? So which is not bad at all. So they are offering that. They also are offering secondary caregivers, which means that if a mom has a baby, the father is entitled to at least 2 weeks to stay home, which is really, really awesome, right? So a lot of times, the fathers are always the secondary. They tend to not, get these benefits. I love that this company is taking them into consideration and offering that. So really awesome. So this position, again, the salary is about $26.86 to $33.58. Not bad at all. Very decent salary for a customer service role. And with this position, what are they asking for, right? So you can see on here, they're asking for a bachelor's degree or equivalent work experience. And they're also looking for someone that has some home health or hospice clinical experience, someone who has the ability to be able to answer some clinical related questions. Not that you are going to provide clinical services or offer clinical advice, but instead just someone who has the know-how to navigate the systems. So the second position we're going to go into it is with IQVIA. Very similar, clinical phone support specialist. You can see on here, this one specifically is asking for California. You need to reside in California in order to work remotely. With this position, the entire application, it says it right here, takes you no more than 5 to 7 minutes to complete. It's giving you more detail. IQVIA tends to do that. Clinical phone support allows you to utilize your experience in a way that does not involve patient care. Additionally, you will receive exposure to the medical device industry with the potential for long-term career growth in the field. This position is remote that will require you to access the internet. Even though it says California, there is nothing in the write-up that specifically calls out California. So even if you don't live in California, still go for it. It's about 5 minutes to go through the entire application. If you have the time, still go for it and submit your application. You just never know. So with this position, it talks about all the benefits, all the perks, access to continuing education via IQVIA Learning Center, someone who you are gaining professional growth as well. You're learning about medical device industry. It talks further about all the responsibilities. The requirements are down here. High school degree is required for this role. Also 1+ years of customer service, someone who's able to build rapport with others, with clients, someone who's able to prioritize and multitask, a good speaker, someone who is able to write and also speak it very well is really awesome. So that is what this position is all about. Let's talk about what the salary is for this one. Okay, the salary for this is higher, is $30 to $32 per hour. Again, $30 to $32 per hour. So I was really impressed by that. Maybe it's because it's in California. So we're gonna move on to the next other 3 opportunities, which are with Capital One. The first one is also a customer service role, and it is with Capital One, and they titled it differently though. They titled it as Work from Home Autofinance Senior Operations Coordinator. That is what they are looking to make. So with this position, it does say Richmond, Virginia as fully remote. However, with the description, you can reside anywhere. It's a work from home opportunity. You're going to be doing a lot of customer service related type of task, from making outbound calls, receiving inbound calls, also helping to facilitate a lot of customer related type of questions that may have been accumulated over time or real time being navigated right there. So that's what this position is all about. With this position, again, the expectation is to work from home Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time. They also will train you to do this job. So the training is 9 to 5. The training is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time Zone. Pay attention to the Central Time Zone because that's very, very important. This one, similar to the first role we looked at, there are no weekend schedule for this one. You do not need to work on the weekends. High school diploma is all they're asking for. At least 3 years of customer service or call center experience, 1 year of working in financial industry, or at least 1 year of using Google Suite or Microsoft Office. So the last 2, they have them listed, but they are not mandatory and they are not required. So they are just trying to make sure you can provide some experience in those areas. And if you've been using them before, that is enough to navigate and show your experience. They also have a preferred qualification section, which is right here. You can see at least 2 years. The last 2 opportunities are also with Capital One. Before we go to them though, I do want to talk about how much the pay of this, what it looks like. With this particular one, if you are remote, regardless of location, like I mentioned, right, even though they had it as Richmond up there, you can actually apply no matter where you live, as long as you reside in the United States. With this position, they're saying here is about $49,774 per year. That is the salary for this position, almost $50,000. So the next opportunity is this one right here, which is a senior manager role, senior manager client development. They also talk about Capital One shopping. This is another remote role. With this position, the expectation is to have a bachelor's degree or some form of military experience, and then 8 years of experience in a strategic client facing type of scenario or role. Talks about sales, talking about account management, at least 8 years of experience navigating and reviewing different data points. That is this position. They're asking for MBA as a preference, but it's not required. They also have 7+ years of affiliate enterprise sales or performance marketing experience, 11 years of experience in a client facing type of role. This particular opportunity, it kind of shows like that there are levels to it, which means that potentially there are growth opportunities in there. So really, really essential if you are looking to take this type of role, you can see almost where you're going next. That is one of the things I liked about it. So again, it is a strategic position as well, which means that potentially as you do more, you get paid more, right? So there's also commission that could potentially result from actually doing a very good job with this one as well. And this is a very senior role, so the salary is between 155 to $177,000 per year. That is the salary. So it's a senior manager client development position. You're going to have a portfolio. You're going to be doing a lot of analysis of information, transferring of information, potentially passing those information to the respective stakeholders that can make decisions with them. So that's the fourth position. And then the last position, which is also with Capital One, is a director role. Okay, it's a director position, and it is titled Director Client Development. So basically, that individual, the senior manager, is going to be reporting up to the director. This position is asking for MBA as well as a preferred, and then at least 12 years of experience in strategic client-facing sales or account management roles, at least 8 years of experience reviewing and analyzing data. This position is fully remote as well. The salary ranges between $181,000 to $207,000 per year. That is the salary range. So those are really the positions. If you have any questions, please come back, leave it in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed already. Till next time, I wish you all the very best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.